Hi guys, hello, it's Darlene with Chocolate Tour. Happy Monday. How are you guys? Oh my goodness, time to start a brand new week. So lots of stuff to get done this week, and then I get to go away for the weekend. Yay! Just for the weekend, not for extra days, but it will be fine. It's going to be fun. So we'll have a full day Saturday and then come back Sunday afternoon. And yeah, it's just going to be nice to get away. We'll head up Friday night is what we'll do, me and Sue. And it's going to be a long drive. We have to go up the front way because the backside is all caved away for the on the road to the cabin. So it might take us a little while, but with both of us together, we'll stay entertained for sure. It's guaranteed to be a fun time. So anyways, guys, we're going to make a fun little sign today that it has cardinals on it, and we're going to do a fun background on this. I love the arches. Now these can be double-sided. I'm not doing mine double-sided because I'm selling them. Okay, so if you don't sell, then I'll just bring it back and I'll do something else on the other side for spring. But I sold the two that I had out there. I already sold. I had a couple that I'd made things on. This one is going to say "And Heaven and Nature Sing." I have enough of these to make 6 kits, so I'll do a kit. Put it in the VIP group. I should have taken a picture before I painted. It's okay. So I have cardinals that go on it. I have the cardinal transfer if you don't have that, and then I have this background. I think I have 6 of those. We'll see. We'll see how many I have. This neat background. So we're going to do a background on there that's kind of like a bluish sky. I'm kind of thinking I might do an ombre. Maybe I need to pull out a few more blue colors to put in there. Maybe I have eggshell because it's my favorite. But maybe I need a couple more blues in there. Let me just look and see. I have a section that's all blues. How's about, oh, there's more of eggshell. I love eggshell so much that I have a bunch of it. And then I have, let's see, I have colonial blue, which is a great color. Where's my other blues? Some of them I've had to throw away. I went through my colors and I tossed the ones that were old, that were not in good condition, because I have a lot of older jars that I'd had for a long time. Let me see. There's got to be another blue back here, right? What I need to do before I do my next sale is I need to make sure that I grab colors for myself before I sell all of them. You know what? I'm not finding it. So it's okay. It's all right. So how about we'll do a mixture of eggshell and colonial blue. Why not? It will turn out nice. Yeah, I think it will. Yeah, isn't that weird that I don't have the other colors? I have Cadet, but Cadet's way too dark. So how are you guys? Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. I had a good weekend. It was busy, of course. Yesterday, I just got lots of things cut out, lots of projects ready for the week. So let me see who's here, and then we'll get started. Just if you're watching, just say hello so I know you're watching. If you're coming back and watching a replay, just put #replay, then I know that you are here. And I do give out sprinkle gifts, so make sure that you are doing that. If you don't know what that is, that means SHARE. Oh my goodness. What a weekend with my dogs. They're just so happy that my hubby's home. They love him to death and he loves them. It's so funny to watch them interact. Isn't it funny with men how he was never that way with our kids? He sure loves his animals. He sure does. He'll say, "Oh, how's my little Pookie Bear?" And I'm like, "Who are you? What did you do with my husband?" Oh my goodness, it's funny. But I love it because they just love him to death. They really do. They're so excited. And every time that he'd go outside, like when I was doing my Facebook Live and his friend knocked on the door, oh my gosh, I thought that they were never going to stop barking. And I might have been kind of rude. I walked out there. I was like, "Can you just go around the corner to talk? Because the dogs won't stop barking." He was fine with it though. So he fell asleep last night early. He's exhausted from fishing. Hopefully he got enough sleep so that he is not too tired at work. He'll probably come home today really exhausted. That's, that usually happens with me too. When I go on a trip, I need a couple of days to recuperate. It's hard, right? Let me see who's here. Guys, hi Carrie, how are you? Hi Sarah. Good morning, Betty. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Deb, my sister. Hi, Mom. How are you? Aw. Hi, Deborah from Michigan. Hi, Karen Ross. How are you? Hi, Mary Lee. Good morning, Tony. Hi, April. Hi, Janine. Good morning, Carol. Hi, Doris, my sister. It's good talking to you last night. We try to do that on Sundays. We should do that more often, but Sundays are always seems to be a day when we have some time. Hi, Vicky. Good morning. Hi, Julie. Hi, Karen Ramonko. Hope your week goes better for you. Hello, Barb. Hi, Melissa. Good morning, Tina. Thanks for sprinkling. Hi, Bridget. Hello, Denise. And you guys, let me know if you sprinkle so that I get you in on that. Thank you, Cheryl, for sprinkling. I appreciate that. All right, guys, let's get started. So let me put you down the project. My hair looks lovely today. Yeah, hot mess Monday. It is a hot mess Monday. Oh, wow. Okay, so I've seen people do these several different ways. I have my own idea of what I want to do. And I found several of these transfers when I was doing my craft show sale. I just pulled out some of the transfers that I wanted to do things with. So, and Heaven and Nature Sing, we're going to put that up in the corner. We're going to put our little cardinals on here. It will all work out fine. And then the musical notes, I'm not sure, but I was kind of thinking it might look cool across the bottom. What if I put it across the bottom and just repeated it and did it in gold? That would be kind of cool. What do you think of that? That might be kind of I was thinking a bow at the bottom, but you know me and bows. And my customers, like I say, you know, my customers are not bow people. I am not from the South. It's funny because my upline Laura kind of made it funny about that, because in the South they like their big bows. I'm thinking if I do a repeat, wouldn't that be kind of cool on there? I'll put that on there, and we'll just do it in gold. So this is the little base that holds this. And I need to look and see, it kind of, does it have a slant? I am not sure if this one has a slant. No, it doesn't. This one is straight up and down, although it kind of teeters. So if you wanted to, you actually could glue that in there. So it didn't teeter back and forth. It kind of teeters a little bit. But, and I did glue one of mine so that it would stay. So we're going to put in Heaven and Nature Sing there. And this will be the background. Let's cut this apart. I want to do the branches that look like these look like pine trees to me. So this is a brand new one. Hate to say I can't find my Cardinal. It probably is out by my sink. Sometimes things get moved around. And I can't find my Cardinal transfer, so I'm doing a new one. I knew that I wanted at least 1 or 2 or 3. So yeah, I think the musical note on there will look cute. Hi Laura, hi Chris, how are you? Hi Cindy. Back to the doctor. Hopefully the last wound recheck from surgery. Gosh, Lord, that took a long time to heal. Our bodies sometimes, I tell you. I am hopeful that you will not have to go back again. That is not a fun thing. Okay, so there's 2 layers for each one of the birdies. Our cardinals. Gosh, you know, guys, we really sometimes take our health for granted. I have not done that lately because I feel like I've had some issues lately with things that are not fun, you know, and exhaustion and all of that stuff. So gosh, guys, I just pray for all of you that you are doing well and that your health gets better and better and better. And I'm working on mine. I'm working on getting more healthy, eating better, and trying to get more exercise, trying to pull myself away from things and not just get so wrapped up in all of this. I love doing this stuff, but I've got to take care of myself too. So, I don't think I can fit this. This is a little branch thingy. I'm not going to fit that in with that. That's just going to go in my drawer. Watching 9/11 on Fox. Oh gosh, it is so sad. You know what? Do y'all remember where you were on 9/11? Because I sure do. I remember exactly where I was, and when I saw the buildings collapse, and it just breaks your heart. It was the hardest thing ever. So I was getting ready for work, and I happened to have the news on. I don't remember. I think hubby worked a night shift then, so he had the TV on in the bedroom, and I was getting ready for work, and I remember seeing it and going, oh my gosh. And I just, it just was devastating. Just a devastating thing. All the stories, even all these years later, it is just still too much. Too much. So, okay, I'm going to put the pattern on this. I'm trying to distract myself. We will never forget about what happened, and our responders that stormed into the buildings to save people and then lost their lives. It's just the hardest thing. So I have friends that actually went over there and served meals, and some of them had health issues afterwards because they were around all the ash and stuff from the buildings because it got in the air. And, they went over there to do something good, and their health suffered because of it. There's so many firemen that even after they got out, there's so many chemicals that are released during fires, and they aren't always protected from it. Sometimes their lungs are affected by all of this stuff that's in the burning. When it burns, it releases toxic chemicals. People in the surrounding areas, just a heartbreak. All right, so this pattern is called, let me look at the corner because I didn't look and see what it was. This is called Elegant Flourish Pattern. What a good name for it. That is a great name. You was at work at the vets and your husband was on his way to New York, and his boss called and told him to come home. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's so hard. You were coming home from taking your daughter to preschool, and didn't you want to just turn around and go grab your daughter? You just want to just turn around and go hold your child. And Deb says, do you remember you were feeding the kids and getting ready for school? Yeah, our time over here in California, it was school time. It was the morning. Hi, Shelly, how are you? And Deborah says, it's so terrifying thinking the whole country under attack. Absolutely, because we didn't know what was next. We didn't know what area was going to get hit next. And Laura was a sophomore in high school in pottery class. Wow, that's crazy. Oh gosh, yeah. There's so many people that every year just relive all of that. All right. I'm taking kids to school this morning right now, Cheryl. Yes, I totally understand that. Okay, I'm gonna do a hot mess. I'm really thinking I need one more color in there. Guys, where are all my colors? Where are my colors? Maybe I should put some shimmer in there. How about, oops, sorry about that. Or we change it to Duchess. Ooh, Duchess would be a really pretty color on there. Maybe I should do this. Let's get rid of eggshell. Let's do these two colors. They are better suited for that. So we'll do the background with Duchess and with our Colonial Blue. I need to go through my drawer and see what colors I'm missing, guys. I don't have all the colors. Okay, so we're just going to do a hot mess in here. And this is our background. Because I want it to look like sky, but I didn't want to just paint it blue. I wanted to have flux of color in there. So here's our Colonial Blue. I think it's going to look really cool. We'll just kind of mix and mash this together. Kind of. So I do want to tell you guys that I do have an idea of when I might get my order. The orders are being delayed, the ones that were just ordered last week, because they did the buy one get one free the Surface sale at the beginning of the month. Our launch orders from last week. I don't know if anybody has seen their launch order ship from last week. Any of you designers? I haven't heard of anybody. So I'm going to wait on the Punch-A-Cup. I thought that perhaps I would have my order and I would be able to do it when Sue and I are up at the cabin. It doesn't appear that way. It appears that it's going to be pushed out to the next week. But I'm also going to do a separate little, if you want to do a surprise bundle, I can do that. If you'd rather do that, it's kind of the same thing though, because with Punch a Cup, you're going to get a surprise bundle. Okay, let's scrape off all this goodness. Unfortunately, it has to go in the trash. I think this is going to be pretty. It's going to be a pretty pattern on here. So it's going to have shimmer here and there. I don't know. I'm going to love it no matter what. Look at all this that I wasted. And you can't reuse that. You know, I'm really tempted. I am so tempted, but I'm not going to do it. Darlene, don't do it. Just put it in the trash. You can't save that. Oh, and I need to put myself in the corner. Sorry, guys. Yeah, if I had a little jar, I would save that. But, guys, I'm not always good at that. And I need to peel soon. I need to be in peeling. Let's peel this puppy. All right, let's see what we got here. See, it's really pretty. It's kind of subtle. It doesn't have a ton of filled space. I wanted it to just be a background. And then we're gonna put, and I wanted it to be light. I didn't want it to be a dark color. So I think this will be perfect. And I'll just wash this with water and I can reuse this over and over and over. Okay, let me get that out of the way. And let me put myself up in the corner. Isn't that pretty? This sure is pretty. Just heard the buy one get, yeah, that's what I've heard that they've shipped. So the ones on the first, I think they're almost through all the orders on the first, but they haven't started the orders from last week. Okay, let me put myself up in the corner. I gotta not talk while I do that. Oh my goodness. Backwards. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's dry this really quick. Let's set it to the side and we will do our little cardinals first. The first thing on that. And we'll just kind of go back and forth. I'm hoping this all turns out the way I'm thinking. I just wanted a really light background. Just to have some color on there. Isn't it pretty though? This would be really pretty on a pillow. Cynthia, how are you? Hi, Sandy. Hi, Tony. What was, oh, Cheryl was working for United Airlines. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That's really scary. It's scary to think that. Okay, to do the next layer, it has to be 100% dry. I'm going to scooch it up here, and it's going to continue to dry while we do our first layer of our cardinals. Which direction do they need to be? I think they need to be going the same direction. All right, so here's our background. And then we do our detail. So the background's going to be in red and yellow for my beak and brown for my feet. So let me go ahead and put these on there. I'm going to stand up. Lay this down onto the cutouts. These are chalk couture cutouts. All the stuff I'm using today are chalk couture cutouts. I do have 6 of these kits available. I'll post them. I don't have all the chalk paste and all that. You guys, I'm going to have a chalk paste sale, so don't worry. You will be able to get all of that. If you don't have any, it's okay. It's coming. It just takes time. You know, after my craft show is over, I have to recoup a little bit. I don't know if I'll get the transfer sale ready for this weekend. That's kind of pushing things because I kind of just want to go up and enjoy myself at the cabin and not be worrying about multitasking and having a sale going on, honestly. I just feel like, you know what, sometimes you just have to go and enjoy. And we're going to go do shutdown, which basically is making sure that thermostats are all at the right temperature when we leave. Antifreeze stuff in the sinks, bathtubs, toilet, all that stuff. That was such a mess last year, the antifreeze. Well, because I didn't go for so long, and it was really, really icky. Somehow there was water left in there instead of all the water being out. It was not good. It was not a pretty sight when I finally went back. Okay, so scrape off all the excess because you can use that on the other bird. Alrighty. Here we go. We're gonna peel. We're peeling. Okay, there's our first one. There's our little first one. And I always always wondered on the other one, there is like a little line there. It's so funny because I tried filling that in. I'm like, wait a second, it didn't do what it was supposed to do. Yes, it did. That's how it is. Okay, I'm going to set that to the side. I'm going to make sure I clean these. Need to take time for yourself. Yes, yeah. Yeah, I do need to take time for myself. So I think that the chalk paste sale will wait until the next weekend. I really just, sometimes, you know what? Sometimes, guys, I just have to say, I can't do everything that I wanted to do, and it's okay. It is a-okay. I have to allow myself to have a break. We all need that. We all need those little breaks. So, and not stress about things. I don't want to stress. I don't want to get it ready to go and have it not auto post and I'm driving home and I can't do anything about it. So, yeah, so we'll wait another week. Not a big deal. And it's all the chalk piece that's left over from this craft show. I'm not doing any craft shows that I need, excuse me, that I need to have my chalk piece for until November. So a lot of times after my craft shows, I will sell everything that I have and then I'll just start fresh. So I'll give you guys a good deal over there in the VIP group. So can't talk about sale prices here, but it's always a good deal. Always. So, but if you're a designer, you're not supposed to be in other people's VIP groups. I know that a couple of people have snuck in, and I'm probably going to be taking care of that this next time. So, because you can get all of your chalk paste at your discount, and you need to do that and get your PV. So that's one of the reasons is that VIP groups are for sales, and you should be doing your own sales or purchasing at your discount and getting your PV, because when you get PV, you get to get free merchandise. When you get 100 PV, you get $10 back the next month. You get 200 PV, you get $20 back, and then it skips up to the 400 mark. So it goes 100, you get 10, 200, you get 20. When you get 400, you get 40. So you get, it's called designer dollars. So you can get free merchandise each month. So you honestly need to be buying from yourself, not from me. You got all the cabinets then. Awesome. That's awesome. Very cool. Tony went to Hobby Lobby and got Americana paint marked out. Yay. I'm glad that you did. Awesome. Okay, let me see. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. I will definitely just take a break. Okay, so this was cherry red. My yellow was saffron. Sorry, I was talking. And the brown was bark. I'm going to set this aside for a moment. We're going to go to here now, and we're going to do our branches. So our branches are going to be, I didn't get out green. Darling, where's your green? So I want to have, my green is going to be, what color, darling? Don't you hate that when you're like, oh yeah, I might need green. I might need some green in there. Okay, not that green and not that green. I like pesto or, okay, pesto is a good color. Let's use pesto. Pesto is a great color. So here's our pesto. Pesto to the rescue. Oops, and I gotta move stuff to close my drawer. Okay, so stir it up, make sure it's okay. And then I have bark for the leaves. So I am going to do it like, I need to make sure I have room for the words. The words are gonna go at the top and they're gonna be in gold. And I need one branch here, and then I'll do one branch this way. So it'll still be, I wish that the birds were going different directions, but it's not a big deal. So one branch like this down here and one branch up here. Let's do the one at the bottom first because we know where that placement is going to be. So we're going to flip it. We're going to use this again. I'm going to fuzz this on my t-shirt. My fuzzing cloth is buried. I'm going to fuzz it on my black t-shirt. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to just gently pull down the corner just a tiny bit. Yeah, Karen, you are so right. Sometimes you just have to say it has to wait. I'm just, sometimes you just got to take time. And really, guys, I need to be focusing on craft shows too. This is the time of year that sometimes I have to say no on things because I have my craft shows that I need to be making product for too. So I got things cut out last night to make. I need to do more trees. The little gnomies that we made yesterday, I need to do a bunch of those. I only got 2 of each of those cut out. I got trees cut out. I did fall asleep when I was working on stuff. I'm still a little exhausted from the craft show. I admit it. As I get older, it's a little harder. I can't always be Wonder Woman like I used to be. I love being able to do stuff, but I have to realize that as I get older and I need to lose some weight, that has some of it to do with it too, that it makes my body exhausted because of the weight that's on it, and I'm working on that. But you know, I have to treat my body right because it's the only one I'm getting. I'm not getting another body. So, okay, this is pesto. I'm hoping these colors show up nicely on here. I think that they will. I'm going to grab a little squeegee. So I did bark, and then we're doing pesto. It's okay if it blends some of it together because then it just gives us a darker green. So don't stress, don't worry if you aren't able to keep that bark out of there. Hi, Subby. How are you? He came in and laid on the floor. Oh, mister. He sure missed John. He's a daddy's boy for sure. He is a daddy's boy for sure. And he gets so excited. When he gets excited, then he has those backward sneezes too. Probably some of your dogs have that. It seems like the smaller dogs that have the flat faces get that a lot. Okay, it's time to peel. It is time to peel. And let's see what we have. Oh yeah, it's going to show up. Can you see it? There's one branch. Okay, so then we're going to do the other one over here. This is going to be up in the corner. And I left room at the bottom for the base. Okay, so you should always do that. This one's going to be a slightly different angle, more across like that. So once you lay it down though, and I don't care if it touches, okay, so it will be fine if it touches there, but I'm going to just lift it up just a little bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. You don't want it to dry. You want to make sure that you go over all those areas really quickly because it will start drying on the silk screen and then you won't get as nice of an image. You want to make sure that you are doing this part super duper quick. Even if it's a little bit sloppy, I need to do it quickly so that I get all the color to go through that I can. And I'm going to grab my little squeegee and plop that on there. And then I'm going to spread really fast, but don't go off the edges because this is not forgiving on here. You've got your beautiful blue background. You don't want to go off the edges on this one because it just isn't going to look right. Okay, scrape off any of that excess. That's going to help press that down through the surface, okay? So when you're scraping like that, it's pressing it down through the surface. All right. And then I'm going to peel. It's that fast, okay? Looks good, looks good, looks good, looks good. Look at that. Will you look at that? Okay, that's going to go, actually that's going to go there. This is going to go on here. And then we can do our words at the top. Okay, and then we'll go back and we'll do our details on our birdies. We'll do our gold on our little, the musical notes on our sign. Let me clean up my little mess right here. So we'll probably end up, if this doesn't sell, we will do a little Easter sign on the back. Try to keep, oh, let me see, what'd you say? Just had a cadaver ACL put in your knee on the 1st. Oh my goodness. It's hard not to be able to do the things that you want to. And I just dropped my transfer. Oh, wow. Well, I hope that works out really good for you. I am having such knee trouble. I'm going to try to get in for an injection this week. I really need to do that. But my sister did remind me that I need to be careful and not have them too many. But it's been a while. It's been about 5 months now. You try to keep yours in alphabetical. You have tape on the top. I just wish I was that way. And I have labels that Janine gave me. And I haven't put them on yet, but I will. I will. Hi, Sandra. How are you? Hi, Lori. Question, had a bit of a growth on one chalk. Yeah, it's just fine. Yeah, I'm fuzzing my t-shirt. I'm fuzzing this on my t-shirt. Yes, if it's just a tiny bit, I would just scoop it out and still use it. I have had that too. If it's the whole thing is covered, then I would toss it. It can happen for many different reasons. It can happen because you sprayed water in it, it got some bacteria in it. They are truly only made to last for 6 months once they're opened. I think it's 6 months. Sarah might be able to tell me. So once your chalk paste is open, it is made to last for 6 months, is what I believe. It might be only 3 months. So if you have some things like that happen to it, there are guarantees in the first little bit, but if it's been longer than that, which most likely it probably has, then there's no guarantees. And I know, like, sometimes if you don't use the distilled water, or if you contaminate it with something else, and then sometimes it just happens. If you were to open a brand new one and it was that way, then we would replace it and we'd get you a brand new jar. So, and once upon a time there was a batch that was bad. It's been years. There was a batch that smelled like sewer water. And that was not very pleasant. Okay, this is just kind of subtle. I can see it really well. Oh, you can see it in the screen too. And have it in nature sing. Okay, isn't that nice? Recently purchased paints. Paint or chalk paste. Unopened, they last forever. Pretty much. And unopened, yeah. Once you open them, they're going to last about 6 months. I never use distilled water because we have so much chlorine in our water here in California. Sometimes you can smell it. But I rarely have had any type of thing growing in my chalk paste. A lot of my chalk paste is very, very old. So, okay, did I dry this part? I didn't dry that part. Should dry that part too, darling. How about that? Okay, and then we're gonna let's do the gold on here, and then we'll do our second color on our Cardinals, which is just black. All of our details are going to be black on the Cardinal. That's what I'm doing. You can do whatever color you want on yours. I know, this is going to be so nice. It's going to be really pretty. So here's the second part. That's all the details. So we'll do all of that. But I really want to do, I'm making sure there's not an angle. No, there's not. Okay, so I'm going to fuzz this, and I'm going to put these musical notes on here, and I'll just do a repeating pattern on here. I really like, so I have 6 of these available. Chalk paste. Yeah, chalk paste is fine. Once it's opened, it's supposed to last 6 months. I'll check on that. Charlie isn't sure anymore. So I think it's 6 months that it's supposed to last once it's opened. So with it unopened, it's fine. It can sit there. It's not going to do anything. But I have some chalk paste that are 5 years old. They're from when I very first started. I still have some because they're colors that I don't use very often. And some of them have dried up because it was the other formula. The newer formula is going to last and last and last. You know, honestly, if you open up a chalk paste and you're maintaining it, some people open their chalk paste every single week and they're stirring and they're adding water if they need to. Okay, this is just really subtle. So there's just musical notes on there. You need to dry that really quickly and do the second part of it. Is it necessary to buy distilled water or just use the store-bought distilled water? Yeah, the store-bought distilled water is just fine. So that's what they suggest, is distilled water for your chalk paste when you thin it down. I'm just telling you, I don't, because I haven't had issues. But you don't always do what I do. Do what I say, not what I do. You know what I mean? Because you might not have the same results because your water might be different. If you're in a well, you definitely need to be using distilled water because well water is not, it's just, you know, it is what it is. You don't know what's in it. Well water is the best. I used to love well water, but it doesn't have any of the things to kill some of those chemicals that might make things grow. Okay, this one's not as much. Let's go back over that. It kind of dried on there a little bit. It will be fine though. I just want a little bit of color on there, guys. Okay, I'm fine with that. See, it's not perfect, but it's okay. I have musical notes on there, and that's all that I wanted to have. So if you wanted to, you could wash your transfer and you can go back over it. Totally up to you. If you didn't love how it turned out. And I might even just sand it a little bit. Okay, let's do these. These are just going to be black details. So grab your black chalk paste, and we're going to fuzz these a little bit because they are going on top and I don't want anything peeling up. Get it at Walmart and spray bottle from the store. Yeah, exactly. So any sprayer is fine. Yep. Any spray bottle is fine. So we used to have our little spray bottles, but the manufacturer is not able to get pieces for it. So just get one from Walmart, get one from Dollar Tree, wherever you can get one that works. The one that I got from Janine works really well. That one is from doTERRA. Okay. I'm trying to line it up the best I can. And then all these little details are going to be black. Okay, let's get this one lined up too. We'll do one and done. Well, basically two and done. Then we'll dry and we're going to put this puppy together. It's going to look so pretty. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Oh, fuzz it, darling. I fuzz it on my t-shirt. Hi, Debbie. How are you? And I folded it over. Oh, my goodness. Don't do that. If you fold your transfer over by accident, just gently peel it up. It will be fine. Life is not over. It might feel like it is, but it is not over. It is not. All right, yeah. Okay, now here goes our black. I love cardinals. I think they're just so pretty. And they're great for Christmas. Let's plop some over here. This is just black chalk paste. Okay, so this is our special formula that Chalkatoire has for their chalk paste. A lot of people ask me at my craft show, can they just use acrylic paint? The answer is no, but people have used it and they wash it out right away, but I wouldn't use it. My suggestion is no. Okay, so that's my initial answer. Other people say I use it all the time. You're lucky that you're not ruining your transfers, but great, good for you if you want to do that, but I don't teach my people that because that is not the proper way to use these. The chalk paste breaks down easily because it is water soluble. It's very easy to clean out of these. Even after I've let it sit for 6 months, I can still clean it out. Okay, there's my little cardinal. There's one. A little bit of the red pulled off, but that was like that already. A little bit up there pulled off. I'll touch that up. And then let's see. Maybe I should have fuzzed it a couple more times. Looks good, looks good. Looks good. Looks very good. I love all the detail on these. I think it's great. Okay, let me just move that up there. I am going to touch up this little area right here. Gonna grab a little bit of chalk paste with my stylus and just dab. Okay, dab, dab, dab. Right in there. And then we're gonna dry these. So, and then there'll be time to put everything together and we'll be done. If you want to add ribbon at the bottom instead of doing the little designs, you certainly can. Cardinals on the pine tree branch in the snow. Yes, my favorite too. Answer would be no also. Yeah, stick with chalk and of course your favorite ink. Absolutely. Absolutely. You've got several that are like several of the water bottles, Sarah. Is that what you're saying? For $3 off of Temu? Is that what you meant, the water bottles? That's a good place. I personally have not bought from there yet because they keep bugging me. They keep sending me coupons and keep wanting me to buy this and that, and it annoyed me enough that I said no more. Do you ever just get annoyed and you're like, I really want to order from them, but they just won't stop? So I'm not going to order because they won't stop. I know. Sometimes. Okay, so can you see the little musical notes on there? You can kind of see it. And you know what? They do kind of fade out here. It's okay. No one knows that it's not supposed to be that way, right? Okay, I want you to help me with this. I'm kind of wanting this one here and this one here. Is that how you think it looks best? I'm going to show you the other way. So this one would be here. This is going to be in here like this. So this is going to be the base like that. So I'm kind of feeling like I want the tail to be off. The only problem with having the tail off is this. If I do something on the reverse side for Easter, if this happens to not sell, then you would have the tail like that. But I can move it. So Cardinal's okay, so tell me what you think, that or, so this is number one. So number one, I want you guys all to tell me number one or number two. Number one or number two. So this is number two or number one. I am thinking number one. I want you guys to vote and tell me number two or number one. Number two or number one. Which way? Please give me your opinion. I'm going to wait for a moment. I'm going to start putting the little things on the back of them. I'm going to use the little foam. Number two. Number two. Number two. We're like, this is number one right here. Number one. Number one. Number one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 for number two, 11 for number two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for number two. Okay, 12 for number two. Okay, I'm Shauna's number two. Okay, I think it's kind of a toss up. So this was number two, like that. Okay, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm going to do whatever you guys decide. I'm going to let you keep going. Let's put some of these on the back. These are just the little foam things. You can actually get these at Dollar Tree. I order mine in bulk from Amazon. It's easy for me. They just go on the back. They're just the little foam double sticky thingies. Okay, so that's what I like to use because hot glue is going to pop off of plastic. So hot glue is not going to stay. So you could use hot glue if you wanted to put it on there, but really it's not going to stay on plastic. So these little foam thingy-majiggies are going to work best for you. When I did my little demo on Chocatour's page, I used these on the back of the little Bad to the Bone characters, the little skeletons. The dog, the cat, all those skeleton things, and it worked really good. So it stays on there, stays sticky, and you could peel this off if you wanted to. You could remove it if you needed to. So original said 1, but you like 2 better. Okay, all right, I'll do 2 then. So it doesn't matter to me. And if I look at it at the craft show and I don't like it, I'll pull it off and swap it. Or if somebody at the craft show said that they liked it a different way, then I can always swap it out, right? Okay, let me peel this off. Hey, Teresa, how are you? If you guys are not designers, I would love if you would sprinkle the video and then let me know that you sprinkled, because I will be giving away sprinkle gifts. So each week I send out batches of sprinkle gifts, which sprinkle means S-H-A-R-E. Don't know if we can say the word still. So just being careful. Just being careful about it. So let me know when you've done that so you can get in on that. Okay, so I'm thinking right there on that branch is perfect. Right there like that, right? Okay, that's one side. And then the other side's going to be over here. This is really neat. I love the 3D. So these are all Chocateur surfaces, the art, the Cardinals. I have the transfer. I have the and nature and heaven and nature thing. I have 6. I think I have 6 of those transfers. I have to go dig them out of my box in here that I brought in. I brought all my transfers that I had at the craft show. I brought them inside because otherwise they'd be trapped in my trailer till November, and I don't have any shows until November that I can take my Chocateur to. I have one show that's a possibility in October, but it's not one that I can take Chocateur to. Okay, right there. Perfect, guys. I'm going to do a little bit of touch up. I feel like I need a little bit of brown right in here. Like maybe it just didn't go through. And then let me dry that. Well, actually, it'll be fine. Okay. So, and then right down here, off of the surface. There we go. What do you think, guys? I really love this. I think it turned out gorgeous. I love the blue background. And like I said, if you wanted to put ribbon around here instead, you could do that. You could do that. Okay, guys, here we go. Let me clean this up. And I'm going to pop you up to myself, and we are done with this. We are done. I love this. Here we go. Here we go. What do you think? What do you think? I think it's gorgeous. I think this is going to sell right away. Why can't I take chocolate there? Because it's there's craft shows that are only finished goods. So some craft shows don't allow me to take resale items. Chocolate tour items, I can take finished goods. This is a finished good, but some places I can't take transfers. So on a personal note, you have your second consultation to make. Oh, for your surgery. Oh, good. I hope that it goes really well for you. Okay, guys, give me some hearts. If you love this, will you please give me some hearts down, you know where the hearts are at, where you can comment. I'm trying to find mine. Mine is not being cooperative. Okay, my hearts are right here. It's a little girl's face. There's my hearts. Gonna give myself some hearts. That just shows Facebook that you like what you're seeing, and it will put it out there more. All right, guys, I love this one. I think this one turned out so cute. Let me give you a better look. Let me just, come on, you can do it. Let me just give you a better close-up. I think this is fabulous. I love it. I love that they're not right next to each other. You know, this one's over here and that one's over there. They don't have to be sitting on the same branch. And I love the little "and heaven and nature sing" up there, and just the subtle, just the background is perfect. All right. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for always supporting me and loving me. And, you know, sometimes my life is just a hot mess, and you love me anyways. And I love all of you guys. It's always fun to do this. This is my favorite time of day. I love doing this. I just can't ever think of not doing this. So just hang in there with me. Our goal is to make it to our 5-year point of not missing a Facebook Live. So if I end up in the hospital at some point, somebody's got to come in and help me do a Facebook Live. Sue? All right. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful Monday. And oopsie, that's way out far. Hello. Have a wonderful Monday. I love you guys. If you have questions, just pop them in there. I'll come back and I'll answer them. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Have a wonderful day.